What if I told you the rumble of classic engines could help drive real change? Today on Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley, we're checking out a car show like no other, where chrome, horsepower, and heart all come together. We're out at the Classic Chevys of SoCal Charity Car Show, their 42nd annual, a high-octane event that's not just about the rides, but about giving back to the community. So buckle up, we're taking a spin through vintage, muscle, custom builds, and the incredible cause behind it all. Today on Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley, we're in Chatsworth at the Rancho San Antonio Boys Home at the 42nd annual Classic Chevys of SoCal Car Show. Now, this event attracts cars from all over Southern California. Classic cars, muscle cars, you name it, they have it here today. So this show is great because it really helps out the Rancho San Antonio Boys Home. We're gonna get into that a little later in this video, but we wanna showcase all the activities and these beautiful cars to you today. Michael, tell me a little bit about the organization.
The organization was started about 45 years ago. It's Tri-5 Club, 55, 56, and 57 Chevys. There's about 30 of us in the club that have our cars here, but the rest are people that want to show their cars off.
And then today is really about being able to give back in the community. I think that's something that we cannot state enough.
Correct. We do this every year for the boys here at San Antonio's, and we do it as a fundraiser for them.
The grounds here are absolutely phenomenal. All right, so give me the history about this place, because I don't think a lot of people here in the San Fernando Valley, in the greater Los Angeles area, know about this place.
So Rancho's been here actually on this location since 1938. This actual event has been going on for 78 years. So this has always been our community fundraiser, community event to bring people together, show them a little about what we do here. But we have been a group home since 1933 and since have really outreach now. We do outpatient services. We have transitional age apartments for kids that would otherwise be aging out of the system. So we've really broadened and diversified our services, and we've been doing it for many, many years.
Ephraim, let me know about this car. So this is a 1966 Cobra Shelby replica.
Correct, that is correct. It's built by a person that worked for General Motors, and this car was built piece by piece by piece. It was well built, the car runs incredible, and it has a lot of power.
But you know, this is the type of car that I think is like a dream to drive because you can really see how it handles the road.
That's correct. This car, you really don't want to drive on the 405 freeway. It's almost committing suicide. When we take the car out, we take the 126, which is a farm road. We go to Ojai, and we go have pizza over there and enjoy the day, enjoy that drive there and back. It's a nice rural road. We try to stay safe. It's a very dangerous car. There's not a lot of safety features on the car.
All right, so Todd, this is your first time at this particular car show. So what are your overall thoughts so far?
My thoughts are, Scott, that it's a very exciting event. There's a lot of interesting entertainment around the grounds. We're just finished looking at the Boy Scouts of America's Pinewood Derby, which I participated when I was a Cub Scout.
Did you win?
I came in third. So it was a fun to see, a little bit of nostalgia. It's also fantastic to see classic cars that I grew up with and had great fondness for at the time when I was a child to today, actually. I've seen a lot of friends and a lot of families that I do know because it's a local event. So it's exciting to see them bring out their vehicles to show their support for the community and also to give back to the community on one of these events. So it's been very entertaining to come out for the first time to an event like this one.
Eric, tell me about this unique car that's right behind us.
Well, this is a 59 Cadillac. It's owned by Forest Lawn. They also have about 5 to 6 cars. Each park has its own, certain station. This one's stationed in Hollywood. The other one's stationed. We have one in Covina. We have some in Long Beach. We have a 67. We have a 65. We have a 63, 59, a 58, and a 50.
I didn't even know that you guys even had these cars still in service. Is this something that families request?
To be honest, yes. When my mom passed away, I did her in the 67. It's a big thing that everybody wants to do, so they do these for every service, yeah.
So what's something that maybe people may not know about this vehicle?
It was really manual, but we couldn't keep swapping out clutches, so we switched it to automatic. Even our 50 got swapped to automatic as well.
It makes a heck of a lot of sense. And just for the record, people are dying to get in here. Oh, who said that? Who said that? Steve, what beautiful car do we have right here?
It's a 1966 Chevel convertible Malibu.
All right, and so what work have you done to this car? Because it looks incredible.
What haven't I done to it? So the only thing original on this is the body and the seats, basically. Everything else is a full frame-off restoration on it.
All right, and let's look under the hood.
Let's look under the hood. Ta-da.
Ah, look at that beauty. If you think about all the cars today that are built, especially the EVs, how much they have under the hood, the simplicity of what
so much room in this new one.
Yes.
The old ones, all the new ones, can't put your hand anywhere in there.
Exactly.
It's all plastic.
And it's all electronics, computers,
Yeah.
but here, like this, this is what a real car is all about.
Yeah. It's a 383 stroker, 700 R4 tranny, and 12-volt diff. It's a fun car. It's a fun, slow car.
Slow being the operative word there. As a kid, one of my favorite diners was Mel's Drive-In Diner. Killer Oreo milkshake. All right, so speaking of drive-in, look, this is how during this era in the 50s and 60s, how these cars were able to pull up into these drive-in diners and basically eat in the car. Man, I'd really could go for a milkshake right now. Wanted to show you something unique on this 1956 Chevy Bel Air. Now, come close here. So this is the trunk. You almost never see a trunk open these days at any of the classic car shows, right? But that's not what I wanted to show you. Check this out. This is a bullet hole. So I asked the owner, how did this actually occur, right? Because it's not every day you see the bullet hole on your rear bumper. So they were moonshining in Texas, and this was the end result. And that's like probably one of the best souvenirs you can get from moonshining in Texas. All right, and then I wanted to show you, come a little closer here. Think of all the different places that in today's cars that you actually able to put gasoline in. And this is where you fill up, right there. This car show has a little bit of everything, from their classic and muscle cars to a 1971 Fiat, right? And so the reason I wanted to show you this car is the difference in what you'll be able to sit in a brand new car today as to this car here in 1971. Come in and take a look at this. Look at this. I'm 6'2", 210 pounds, and there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to fit in this car. This is a car that would probably, my kids would be able to drive. Well, maybe it's a good thing they're not ready to drive for a long time, but they would be able to fit in it. There is no way in the world I'm making it into that car. Although, it does have a sunroof right here, so I would be able to pop my head out.
Thank you to Eat, Live, Love San Fernando Valley for coming out and supporting the show today. Thanks again.